We're looking at an altar that is a lot of things that you can find on this table are from Bali, and I guess I shouldn't call it a table, it's an altar. And welcome to the White Light. Now we're just right across the way from the White Lilly where we were earlier this morning, and I'm joined once again by the owner of these two fabulous places, Lilly White. So talk a bit about the White Light and what you guys have here.
Well, the first thing, getting back to the altar, is that an altar alters our consciousness. And I think it's really important to have one in every room of our home, and especially in a business. Mm-hmm. And what I do here, this business is about 15 years old, and what I do is teach you how to reach and know the difference between your fate and your destiny. And I have different tools for that. I do workshops on archetypes, I do angel workshops, and I also have a fabulous tool that's the only one in Canada called the Trinity Table. And the Trinity Table is not, it isn't something that I put you on there and then you're healed. It basically brings you into theta, which helps you relax. So when people come to me and they want to see, as I said earlier, they want to talk to a dead relative, I usually tell them, leave the dead alone. Mm-hmm. Let's be in three-dimensional here. We're on the planet Earth, let's enjoy it. So what the table does is, after I talk to you, I look at your astrology chart, we talk about your fate, destiny, we look at your archetypes, then we end your session with a Trinity Table ride to bring all that into your body and then to just go back out into the universe.
And so how did you become so knowledgeable and so spiritual and connected, I guess, with spirituality?
Study, study, study. I basically had my own personal bottom that I hit in '91, and I decided to pull myself up, went into a 12-step program. I like to be very honest about this. And I actually have a book now that I'm working on called How to Power Up Your Life in 12 Steps. Because I think everybody needs to know how powerless we are in certain, whether it's people, places, and things. And that's what got me on my journey. And then I found some fabulous teachers, such as Dr. Martinez, Carolyn Mace, Doreen Virtue, and a few others along the way.
I know you've been to Bali. How many times do we know? Do we have a count?
About 30.
About
if
30.
Not more.
So a lot of things that we see within both of your shops are inspired by their culture.
That's right. The Bali have no word for art. Everything, it's Hindu. So they totally believe in the light shadow. They live light shadow. With my archetype work, for instance, there's 4 survival archetypes. And the Balinese, when a baby is born, there's 4 brothers or sisters that they're actually born into. So it was interesting. I only found that out later after I had been studying with Carolyn. So it goes hand in hand.
Fantastic. And we're actually going to take a walk over to this table, the counter table it's called, right?
It's called the Trinity Table.
The Trinity Table.
That's great.
Because it goes counterclockwise.
Take your shoes off. That's right. And then we get you, again, we're the only ones in Canada. And unfortunately, there was somebody in Calgary that was getting one made, but the owner or the individual, Jim Harmon, who actually makes this table, has just passed away. He used to work for NASA, so it's all on hydraulics.
Cool.
So I just need you to move down just a wee bit, good girl. And then normally when you're with me, we have easy listening music on in the background.
A nice little blanket.
And then we have a nice blanket to make you cozy.
Okay.
And then if it's okay with you, I put something over your eyes. Mm-hmm. And then it's 4 turns per minute. So you can just imagine you're on this table for an hour.
Okay.
And you've got easy listening music in the background. So the vibration of the music, you're spinning counterclockwise.
Wow. So you're on here for an hour.
That's right. And you're going into theta within 8 minutes, 8 to 10 minutes, which usually takes you about an hour of meditation to get there.
I don't even know where I am right now. Well, thank you so much, Lilly, for having us here today. It's been a fantastic spiritual journey, and I'm going to go off into theta here. And for people who want more information, they can head to your website?
Yes, please, lillywhite.ca.
And you're also going to be at Carleton University in a few weeks.
Yes, on the Mother's Day, we are going to be there for the World Expo.
Fantastic.
So please see us.
Well, thanks again for having us here today. It's been a pleasure.